Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4, The Truth.
Is it the last episode?
Alan.
I don't know.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Huh?
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
Like the manuscript.
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No.
Her death?
You lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
It'd be so weird. What if it's all a lie?
No. She's dead, honey.
Why you say that?
What do you mean?
Well,
That's the
I
truth.
felt groggy.
Where
Whatever
are
Hartman
we?
had bumped in me was making me numb.
We're here now.
I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Empty paper. What's all this?
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
So this is after we...
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Anderson.
Wow, look at the view.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. So this is after we fell into the water, and then we woke
Alan,
up here.
From past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
He does seem to know a lot.
Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
What if this guy is being controlled and trying to convince me of this? Oh, the lake?
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
That is a bit weird, isn't
It
it?
seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
What a
Alan,
big,
what I'm telling
big place.
you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination.
Thunder.
Not surprising,
Thunder.
considering
Got
your
the thunder?
profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you
Like
to
that
think
he's
of me as your
walking.
enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into the
by
palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey
Who's
towards
that?
your recovery.
There's a guy hiding.
Come along. Let's go inside.
Other crazy people.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful
What
stuff.
are you doing?
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
What the?
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
You got crazies in here. Coffee.
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
And that's why there's empty pages. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand so they don't interfere with your therapy and blah 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 blah. Be patient. Typically our patients have a long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Blah 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 blah. Hey, out of my way.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Oh, we saw these guys in the
There's
diner.
a storm coming.
Remember?
Oh,
No?
what a storm.
Of course not.
I hope it wipes this place
At
off
the very beginning of the
face
game, we went to the
earth.
diner.
And these
They were here.
two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted
Asgard.
new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do.
Wow.
I'm so sorry to cut this short.
Is this
for now,
real?
Alan, the power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
No.
I don't know if I believe this, honey.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up.
Oh.
Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy.
What gave me a thing?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm.
You just called me
Our own
Tom.
Formula, local
Isn't my name
ingredients,
Alan?
Medicine clears your head right
Maybe
up.
you are Tom,
Makes you
honey.
remember like
Yeah, maybe I'm not Alan.
on the brain.
I've been wondering that. Because we've been finding information about Thomas Zane
Baba Yaga got
being a writer.
He's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Return to your room.
Something's wrong.
Oh.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Yeah, I think it's controlling. Oh, it's another one of these. So these link to an actual video that reveals more information directly from Alan. I will look it up on my phone and attach it to this episode.
A beginning. A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist. A caldera lake. Silence echoes. Loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him, coming after him. He must get away. He runs to the forest, to a fate worse than death. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Yeah, I knew there'd be coffee. What if the coffee is the key, honey? I gotta wake up.
Wake up, Alan. Alan Tone.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
No key. Sounds intentional.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Thanks.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I'm right beside it, thanks. Alright, I guess we write.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Are we gonna try to get out of
I
here?
don't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from me.
I think they're making a distraction for me.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Quick, honey. Left.
Okay, I don't know where to go.
Things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Lane.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Was I supposed to open the window, maybe?
Back door, baby.
No. Must be... Investigate the racket. Oh.
Have it say, rise up in their name.
Where is it?
Manuscript page.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
What's all the racket? Oh.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's
Oh,
office.
he's hiding.
He'd taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Go to the office.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for it. Since
I'm just curious, can I open other rooms? No. Well, now we know.
you got a great sense of humor, just ask Sinclair.
In here.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Alice.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated.
What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Go to Hartman's office. Ooh.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman.
The crazy guy.
He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Ooh, now we're suspicious.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me?
Open, honey.
I'm gonna do your
Okay.
crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Barry?
Over here?
Ow! About time!
Barry.
Why is he
Man,
hiding?
Glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Did he? Did he steal it? A gun. That was my gun.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you.
I think it's the ghost spirit.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh, he's trying to use me?
He smiled.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the
Oh.
water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Oh, so he was trying to use me for my power.
Presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh, not that way. Uh-oh. Oh, it's blocking everything.
To get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
I need light. What? How do I get light? Oh, the generator.
Very smart, honey.
Die, die, die. Ah!
Where are you going? Jeez.
What? It didn't work? Oh, this. Read this every time.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
He wanted to create something? What?
Watch out!
I gotta hide here.
It's coming.
Is it?
Yeah. Go back! Hey. Get out of here.
Locked?
Gary. Hide again, hide again!
Is this the door?
I think you stay on the left of the right side, just not in front of the door.
I think I used it to...
It's gonna open it for you, but don't stay right
Yeah,
here.
there we go.
Al! I'm here!
You're kind of dumb, Alan.
Honey. Wait, is there any coffee? Seems like a place of coffee. Oh, what's that?
Hey, come on! We gotta get going!
Alright.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
The maze.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Give me.
Take it! You're fucking slow!
Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Whoa!
Stephanie! Jeez.
Oh, what's up?
Let's get out of here!
I know!
Okay.
There!
We gotta do a maze. Oh, not that way. Can you hear those evil guys? Oh. Ooh. 2 shots.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-side stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting,
the brothers
it felt strangely appropriate.
Oh. Almost missed this. All right. Oh, Jesus.
You the flare?
Die, you sons of bitches. Oh, shit.
Shoot him. Yes.
Took a lot of shots. Daddy needs more ammo.
You're here. Yes.
Checkpoint.
You don't want any fighting. It makes people sad.
Who's talking?
2 crazy brothers?
You get 2 pills in the morning, then you'll be nice and cold all day long.
It's not scary, it's funny. Oh, there he is. Oh, that guy. Damn birds.
Kill him first. Die.
Ah!
Thanks. Was loud. The flare trust for caught Faye.
I missed the flare gun. Oh, speaking of flare gun, hey. Oh. Rude. Oh, look at all the crows. I knew it. I knew that spirit was controlling that guy. It almost convinced me, though. It was like, is Alan crazy? But the one thing that throws me is the brothers call us Tom. I'm not convinced if we're Tom Zane or Alan Wake. Oh, shotgun. Welcome back.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Mott? Who is Mott?
I think Mott was the kidnapper. Oh! Multiple.
Good job.
Guess I'll use a shotgun now. Save the flare gun for this
guy.
Yeah. Trying to stop me.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
The world exploded. See, I keep seeing these cans everywhere. Why are they always set up like that?
I don't know.
Makes me wonder if it's something...
Oh, there's something there. Something yellow.
Huh?
On the left side. On the left wall.
Oh. Emil made Tom do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, am I Tom? Made Tom do what? Oh, we have a lot of ammo now, jeez.
Tom uses his power.
Made Tom do it. Oh.
Multiple enemies.
Oh, there's a lot. Those guys are weak. Okay, there's yellow thing. Must be something up ahead. Here we go. Emil made Tom do it. Oh yeah. More flare gun. See, I got 3 shots. Good to know.
Make it through the garden, honey.
Okay.
Hey. Coffee.
Oh, it's really loading me up here.
You know what's gonna happen, right?
Oh, is that another manuscript?
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really.
Yeah.
Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
So Hartman is the guy that was trying to use us. So he used Tom before us? So we're not Tom. Maybe.
What happened to Tom?
There's Barry. Hey, Barry.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Uh-oh.
Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, boy.
One.
It's go time.
Oh, and one more there. Oh, 3, 4.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Oh, you're not dead?
No. 3 more. Wow.
Oh, hey, I found the corner.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Pow pow.
I found it.
That's so many.
Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
The birds?
Here it is. Al,
Let
I
go.
found the key.
Ah! Honey!
Ah!
What are you doing?
I'm shining my light on him.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come
brought
back
the sign.
soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
It's funny.
Hmm.
Previously in Alan Wake.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
There's no more. And that's how Barry's dead.
Ow!
Oh, no?
It's alright.
Damn it, Al, talk to me!